So this weekend, Drake had a 3-day performance at the Wireless Festival in the UK, and he said some very controversial things while he was over there.
When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says, nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
Very, very, very weird take, considering that, you know, a lot of Drake's influences or people that he's influenced by come from the US, you know, the place where hip-hop started. Now granted, hip-hop is now a global genre. Everybody around the world participates in it. You know, they add to it, they have their own twist on it, but at the end of the day, this is where it started. But to say such a blanket statement, it's kind of out of pocket for Drake, right? Because a lot of your influence are places in the US, you know, Houston, Atlanta, California. You know what I mean? It's such a broad statement, and I feel like he's only doing that, right? Because this is what Drake does when he gets in front of, you know, different audiences. Drake is the perfect salesman. He's gonna always play up the crowd, and as you saw from the clips that played throughout this video, you can see that that's just what he does. But to say such a thing just seems very disingenuous, and the only reason that he's saying it is because he's still reeling from that battle. Now, if you're in the US and you're a Drake fan, you're probably not going to see him live anytime soon here. You might have to go overseas, you might have to go to Australia, I don't know, but you're not going to see him here because he feels so slighted by everyone. But at the end of the day, we had nothing to do with that battle. You egged him on in that battle. You were begging him to drop. And when he did eventually drop the record, you ran to the courts. And now we're in this whole weird litigation thing. And now all of a sudden, UK lyricists are better than US artists. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a lot of UK artists. Dave, Skepta, just to name a few that I've been up on these last couple of years. Even the most recent Central C, I feel like those are the few that have made music that was able to, you know, cross over. Even something as far back as like Cardinal Official when he was coming out of Toronto. All these guys have their own different types of flavors and styles, but to me personally, all that feels influenced by everything that's going on over here. But all this shows, ladies and gentlemen, is that Drake is still feeling some type of way about this battle. Even throughout the concert, you know, they had things where they were saying F Kendrick and all this stuff. And he was like, yeah, I'll take a shot to that. He's still kind of throwing shots. Now, if Kendrick up and drop a record, then tomorrow, do you think he's going to be able to respond to that? I don't think so, because I think Drake is still having an identity crisis. I think Drake is still, like I said, reeling from that battle because he feels as if Kendrick has really touched a real sore spot for him, and he's not gonna let that go anytime soon. And mind you, I'm a very objective person when it comes to the music. I'm not like a stan like a lot of people are, how they'll just ride for artists regardless of the things that may come up or the things they see. I like Kendrick music, I like Drake music, but I can't not ignore the lame shit when it happened. Let's be real, you see it in real time and it's just like, bro, come on. Yes, I saw how he covered up LeBron James tattoo with Shay's jersey now. And I said that in my last video I did where I was reviewing his brand new song. I was like, he's probably gonna eventually do that. And yes, he did do that. But yeah, man, it's the Kid Ríez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.